Welcome everyone to HueFin News. Today is February 28, 2018. This is our daily cryptocurrency market snapshot where I'm coming in to give you all an update of what is occurring in the market. Hope you all are having a fantastic day, because we at HueFin News are always having a fantastic day due to the fact that we understand what's going on in the markets. And you guys may be wondering, well, how is he understanding the markets? The answer to that question is you got to understand the financial language of the markets. Just like with any other culture you all go to across the lands, they all speak a certain dialect. The financial market also speaks in a dialect. And if you understand the price bars and the volume, you will also gel right on in with the financial experts who participate on a daily basis in the markets to understand exactly what they're thinking. That's what we've been giving you all here ever since 2017. How you can predict price movement. And we don't have any indicators, none whatsoever. We don't have no expensive software that we're trying to sell you all. Once you understand the financial language of the markets, you will become more profitable, more confident in the understanding and the mechanics of the financial markets. And you can take this anywhere the markets are trading. This is a viable and important part of your understanding in the financial markets. Okay, everything that I mentioned here on this video is not to be considered investment advice, because we are not investment advisors. We are simply the financial language experts who are here to give you our price forecast on a daily basis. Okay, so I hope you all are doing quite well today. We told you all in the recap of our video yesterday that the cryptocurrency was giving us precursors of weakness, and we were expecting the market to move lower. And as I look at this coin market cap website, you guys will definitely see that the market is trending lower from what it was on yesterday's trading. The market cap is still hovering around $450 billion. Not a surprise, as well as Bitcoin dominance is still hovering around 40%. So the market is not necessarily changing all that much as a whole. Looking at Bitcoin, you can see that they're down 1.33%. Ethereum as well is down 1%. Ripple currently is down almost 3%. Bitcoin Cash almost 2%. Litecoin and Neo are both down 4% respectively. Looking at Cardano, down 5.34%. Dash down almost 4%, and the Monero is down 3.26%. So majority of the cryptocurrencies today are trending lower, is what we exactly predicted in our video yesterday. So when the market actually pans out the way that you forecast, it comes as no surprise to anyone. And we're not here to give you all fear, greed in the markets. We're simply here to give you all what the market is telling us. Okay, and once you understand what the market is telling you, you can situate yourselves to profit quite nicely in the market, and understanding when to get out when the market turns around against you. So now, without wasting any more time, let's go ahead and see what our analysis is for right now. Looking at Bitfinex, Bitcoin is down 1.89%. Last trade was $10,522. Daily price bar for Bitcoin, again, we're still in that consolidation, but now that new support area needs to hold above $10,000. If Bitcoin breaks $10,000, then the market can definitely move back down to the prior area of support, which was $9,000. Okay, so definitely we're looking at the market right now on the daily price bar. We are getting precursors of weakness bar being reflected. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars. So even on the 3-hour bars, once this massively widespread down bar came into play, that should have given you all the indication that the market is definitely changing its tone comparative to the up move that it had prior to it. Okay, a lot of volume came in on this bar, and ever since then the market hasn't recovered from it. Definitely I can tell that the market participants are trying to support price at $10,400. So keep that in mind. In order for Bitcoin to at least trade sideways, it has to keep support at $10,400. If it doesn't, then definitely expect the market to continue to move lower. And right now the market is not giving us any interest in higher prices. Let's take a quick at the one hour bar real quick. So simply right now we're just in consolidation for Bitcoin. Market's not necessarily giving us any precursors of strength, but definitely precursors of weakness bars are being reflected, and the market is not eager to move higher as I do this video. So it's imperative that you guys continue to watch Bitcoin. Our analysis for right now is for them to continue to consolidate 10,400 all the way up to 10,600. But the more that we get more precursors of weakness bars and higher volume, then the market is expected to continue to move lower. Now in the short term, Bitcoin can definitely come back up to 10,600 or even 10,700. But overall, given the amount of precursor weakness bars we see right now, it is expected to allow Bitcoin to move lower, if not sideways. Next on the list is going to be Ethereum. So Ethereum is down 1.46%. Last trade was $866.59. Daily price bar for Ethereum, again, mixed bag is going on. We got buyers and sellers actively participating in the market for today. Currently, the sellers are in control of the market for Ethereum. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars real quick. So even on the 3-hour bars, just like with Bitcoin, we got this massively push to go down bar, precursors of weakness. Market was able to come all the way down to $850 to where support was, and in the background resistance. Market came all the way back up to $870 where prior resistance was right here, and now it's having a hard time breaking through $870. And given the fact that we did have this prior precursor strength and the market did not confirm the move higher, Ethereum is giving us more precursors of weakness than strength, and is expected that they will be moving lower, if not just trade sideways. So now let's go ahead and take a quick look at Bitcoin Cash. So Bitcoin Cash is down 1.34%. Last trade was $1,227.70. Same thing with Ethereum. Bitcoin Cash is giving us a very active trading day between the buyers and the sellers. Volume is extremely light, so it's not as active as it is with Ethereum. But nevertheless, you guys can definitely tell that the sellers are in control more than what the buyers are doing. So we have another push to go down bar for Bitcoin Cash. Market recovered somewhat, but it only came to the prior area of resistance and support of 1220. Market is still consolidating right now. It's trying to move higher, and in the short term it can definitely do that. Might just come up to 1240 once again, but it can even come up to 1260, but we're not getting a lot of volume to indicate that that's going to occur. So let's take a look at the 1-hour bar to see if we get something different. So even on the 1-hour bar, we're coming right up there to another prior area resistance, 1230. We're not getting a lot of volume in Bitcoin Cash as it's moving higher, so that is another key issue that we need to overcome in order for them to break through that resistance area. Okay, we need a lot of volume to break through 1230. If we don't get that volume, it will not break $1,230. So at best, expect Bitcoin Cash to trade sideways, but overall we're getting more precursors of weakness, so it can definitely move lower. So now we're going to move on to Ripple. So Ripple is down 3.44%. Last trade was 90.5 cents. Daily price bar for Ripple, we're still consolidating in between 80 cents and $1, which is not that bad. And the longer that we continue to consolidate without necessarily moving lower, the higher chance we have of Ripple moving higher. Okay, but currently the sellers are in control of the market as well for Ripple. 3-hour bars for Ripple, again, pretty much the same thing with the other altcoins. Market giving us a push to go down bar. Market tried to recover, but it did not. So the market is still weak, still giving us precursors of weakness. 90 cents needs to hold that support in order for Ripple to move higher. Now we could definitely see it coming up to 92 cents in the short term, or maybe a little higher than that. But currently we're not getting a lot of interest in higher prices. So as well, our analysis for Ripple is for them to continue to move lower. If not, it will just continue to consolidate and trade sideways. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin is down 3.96%. Last trade was $207.31. Daily price bar for Litecoin, again, precursors of weakness bars are being reflected right now. We're not getting a lot of interest in higher prices, especially for the fact that it moved higher early on in trading. And now the bar currently is closed towards the bottom or the low end of the price bar. That is a definite precursor of weakness. So the market can definitely come down and touch $200 in the short term. 3-hour bars for Litecoin, again, we're getting nothing but precursors of weakness bars on this particular chart. The volume is as well as backing the precursors of weakness moves, so we're still strong in the market moving lower. We're not seeing a lot of interest in higher prices right now, so the market can definitely come to $204. Hopefully that will hold as support. So that would be our initial price area in or around that price in order for Litecoin to move higher. But if it doesn't hold at $204, then definitely anywhere below that, especially $200, would be that next area. Okay, so we're not seeing a lot of interest, a lot of volume in order for Litecoin to move higher. So our analysis is for them to continue to trade sideways to lower. So now let's go ahead and take a look at Dash. So Dash is down 3.90%. Last trade was $595 even. Daily price bar for Dash, again, another precursor to the weakness bar. Look like on the daily price bar, the market might come back down to these lows. $574, definitely, because in the background of this chart, it's $574, $575. You know, around that price has been holding quite strong for support. So as Dash continues to move lower, expected to come to $575. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars to see if we're getting any strength being revealed. So definitely I do like the fact that Dash is trying to hold support at 590. That's exactly what occurred here, especially on this particular 3-hour bar. So we had a crucial point now for Dash to maintain the price around 590. If it keeps it, then expect Dash to continue to trade sideways to higher. It might even make another quick move back up to $610 or even $600. But given the fact that we are drying up on the volume here, and we're seeing that the market is not necessarily interested in higher prices, the market for Dash can continue to move lower. So definitely, even on the 1-hour bar, you can see that we have a lot of sideways trading action occurring in the market. But as we go out in time, you can see a slight dip going on in the market. So we're expecting Dash to continue to move lower. $592 needs to hold that support. If it doesn't, it's going to move lower. So now let's go ahead and look at NEO. So NEO is down 5.17%. Last trade was $134. Daily price bar for NEO is giving us another precursors of weakness bar. If the bar concludes looking the way it looks, expect NEO to move lower. So the 3-hour bars for NEO as well is giving us more stockpile precursors of weakness is being reflected right now. Market needs to hold support at $132 or even $130 in order for them to continue to trade sideways or even a little higher. Right now, I can tell you all that we're getting nothing but precursors of weakness bars. And if this current bar closes higher than the close, expect NEO to move a little higher. Might come up to $136 or even $138. But definitely in the long term, it looks like the market is going to be moving lower. So now let's go ahead and look at Monero. So Monero is down 2.75%. Last trade was $292.23. Daily price bar for Monero as well. We're not getting a lot of interest in higher prices on the daily price bars. Okay, the volume is light though, so that is another key thing you want to keep in mind, that there might not be a lot of sellers in the market. Let's take a look at the 3-hour bars for Monero. And again, the market is definitely giving us precursors of weakness bars. We are getting precursors of strength right now, but we have a couple more minutes left before this 3-hour bar. We have a couple more hours before this 3-hour bar concludes. But if it looks the way it looks now at the end of the conclusion, then Monero runs the higher probability of moving higher. It might just come up to 296 or a little higher than that, $300. But definitely it's going to have to give us a lot more volume than what we're seeing right now in order for that to occur. If the volume continues to stay light comparative to what has been in the background, then expect Monero to trade sideways to lower. So now the last one for today is going to be Icon. So looking at the daily price bar for Icon, we told you all that the market was giving us a lot of stockpile on the 3-hour bars yesterday, and that is a signal that the market is getting inundated with a lot of selling. Market for right now continues to move lower for Icon. It is giving us a probable precursors of strength bar. So tomorrow's trading day is going to be crucial in letting Icon move higher in price. Okay, because you guys can see the volume was higher than what it was yesterday. So definitely we have buyers in the market as Icon is trading around $3.50. That is crucial that Icon maintains that support at $3.50. A closer look at it, you guys can see it as around $3.60 is where support is being holding quite strong in Icon. This is a perfect opportunity to go in Icon to buy it at $3.60. But especially if this 3-hour bar closes above the previous one, then expect Icon to move higher. Might just come up to $3.80, or it could come all the way back up to $3.88. In or around that price is where we would be forecasting Icon to move higher. But we have 54 more minutes before this bar completes, so if we get more stockpile to come in on this bar, then at best Icon will trade sideways. Support is $3.60. So as long as we maintain precursors of strength bars right here around $3.60, we are comfortable in stating that the market will at least trade sideways to higher. Right now, the market is trying to find its way into giving us more precursors of strength bars. So we're not necessarily out the woods. The only thing that we're holding on to Icon from not moving lower is the fact that support has been holding strong in the background. Okay. So that's all I have for today, February 28, 2018. Quick recap. Market is definitely giving us precursors of weakness bars on the daily price charts. 3-hour bars as well as giving us precursors of weakness. So overwhelmingly, we are having a high confidence that the market is going to continue to move lower. Granted, the only caveat that I need to throw in our analysis for today is that we have a couple more hours to go before these bars complete. So our analysis is dependent on where these bars conclude, because as we're doing this analysis, definitely it's a higher probability of the markets moving lower rather than higher, or at best some might just continue to trade sideways. Okay, so that's all we have for today. Appreciate you all subscribing, liking, and commenting on these videos. We're here to show you all that it's quite simple to understand where prices are going to go. Don't let no one tell you that you can't forecast where price is going to go, because there's only three directions that any financial security, any cryptocurrency, any stock, equity, commodity, wherever can go. And those three ways are up, sideways, or down. That's it. Market cannot go anywhere else but those three directions. So once you understand the financial language of the markets as we do, you will become more confident and you will appreciate the knowledge that you guys have now obtained. Everyone stay profitable, and I will talk to you all later.